I should probably be recording this because this is Little Goody Two Shoes. So, alrighty, we back in it. I'm playing a little bit of Little Goody Two Shoes after playing Last Seen Online. Oh right, is this? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, right? Isn't today the horses? Yep, here's the story. And then we're gonna skip over the story, guys. So, isn't this thrilling gameplay? Um,
Now that you mention it.
Submission down. I didn't even remember the context of it. I'm getting a bit low on food. I'm gonna just sip my water for a sec. You make your own choices in the game, and there's two endings, a paint ending and a thinner ending. The paint ending is good, and the thinner ending is the bad ending. Ooh, that's interesting. I love games with multiple endings. That's why I'm playing Little Goody Two Shoes right now. Because Little Goody Two Shoes, from what I understand, requires you to play multiple playthroughs. One of the straps on my backpack tore. I used the sewing all on my Swiss Army knife to sew it back on. I really am a tomboy, aren't I? That's really cool though, that you were able to do that. I'm being summoned by Muffy, aren't I? There's Muffy. Oops, I didn't mean to read that text. Okay, Muffy. It's you. That's really cool. I'm sorry that your backpack strap tore. That must have. I hope it didn't happen while you were on your climb. Because that would suck if you were walking along and then bang. Grape juice. Here's your grape juice. I should have started blackmailing you a lot sooner. Lebkuchen. Okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna check my map and make sure I'm doing everything okay. Okay, so ask you Jen about the keys. So I just gotta be really careful and talk to everyone ever. That's how it be in social games. You gotta talk to everyone ever. My family and I have been watching what's called The Circle, and it's just an infuriating game in a good way. I'm just making sure I'm not missing everything. Everything ever, you know? Okay. So I don't want to soft lock myself from... Did I get wheat? No, I don't have wheat. I'm just looking around and making sure I didn't miss anything. I think the windmill issue comes back later on, so I think I'll be okay. So I guess it's just work time. How much money do I have? 63, that's really good. And we need to also buy Lebkuchen. We're actually gonna go sell some items as well. I might as well buy it now. I love thinking about games. Oh. I'm not too good with strategy. I don't think well. But puzzles are really fun. I will say, ever since building, like, working on escape rooms and stuff. Oh, wait, I want to sell first. Working on escape rooms and everything, it's so much more fun to talk about. How escape rooms work and what kind of puzzles they have. It's so much more fun to talk about it. I'm gonna buy Lebkuchen. I'm actually gonna buy 2 of them so I can eat one myself. See you. Okay, let's heal. Long story short, like, once you start designing games, it's so much fun to talk about games and how they're designed. Like, I will say Little Goody Two Shoes is a, like, really well-designed game, I think. Then again, like, I'm not always the best judge of games. I have specific tastes and needs and biases to games. Or against games. Like, unfortunately, you'll likely never see me play something like Call of Duty on stream. It's not what I play. But to my taste, Little Goody Two Shoes fits the bill perfectly. I actually want to save before I continue on. I have no biases, I hate everything. That's the type of opinion my dad has. He also used to be my lacrosse coach. That was fun. He's a great coach. But yeah, I've biases, and I think it's important to acknowledge biases. When you complete the Epic Mickey game, they give you this new game plus, which will let you restart the game but keep all your collectibles that you have gotten in the last playthrough. Ooh, I love it when games do that. Pocket Mirror kinda has something like that. I'm gonna play with these people. Alright. And I will ask for Rosa Marine's help. That's good. I love new game pluses that do that sort of thing. My favorite new game plus was probably I played the Caliga effect in my first year of university, and the new game just like kind of made it so that it was super easy to beat the game the second time and get the endings I wanted to see. X is yellow. I gotta focus for this. Oh, welcome to the Discord. Yeah, it's small, but we have fun. As in, I just ramble sometimes, but I'm trying to use it more and more. Okay, awesome. First round was perfect. Let's see if we can get round 2 perfect. Thank goodness I had Rosa Marine. What? Okay, I hope that's enough for S rank. It was. Okay. You're so much better at this game than I was, but I only played it once. It took me a while to figure out how the game worked. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty hard to figure out your first time, but it's actually my favorite one to play because it's really easy once you have the reaction right. I like it very much. It's my favorite one. I kind of told a lot of games, movies, and shows I watch and play. Ooh, I'm excited. Heck yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm okay to continue on. I'm worried that I'm gonna mess up something, then I won't be able to get the sacrifice stuff. Lebkuchen! The mini games are often thrown in with no real idea of exactly what you could do, so the first time can be rough. Yeah, and I actually really like that. Is that weird? I kind of like how they just kind of go, and suffer. Yeah. I don't know. I'm okay with games giving me a little suffering. Uh, I'm just trying to, like, I'm actually gonna look it up because I'm scared of messing it up. Goody Two Shoes. Help with the windmill key. How do I get the key to the windmill? Most of the stuff I watch and play are cartoon related. Oh, I'm very similar. Um, I like watching mostly cartoons, honestly. Um, I like that is my favorite. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure I'm following this all correctly. You know how it is. Bringing Rosamarine is rough. It takes so much food to bring her, and if you aren't acing the mini games, you don't have a lot of money to buy more. Yeah, it's interesting because like the game relies on you having learned the games. I'm going to the official walkthrough, sorry. Just to make sure I'm doing this right. Morning. Tuesday. We are Tuesday afternoon. Okay, we're doing more than fine. We're just fine. Because, like, if you don't bring Rosamarine with you, you have to ace more times asking, like, I'm gonna say I have better things to do just to heal food. Like, food. Eat food. That's what. Not heal food. Eat food. Making sure I'm eating bread. Might as well eat a grape. There we go. We're full on both. I don't care much for cartoons. Today cartoons less indie, but I like the old stuff better. I understand. That's totally understandable. But yeah, this game hinges on the idea that you're good at the mini games. Because like basically there's two ways to play it. Don't invite Rose and Marine. And have to answer a whole bunch of questions when you're leaving town every day. Or bring Rose and Marine and just be really good at the game so you can spend money to heal and stuff. As for cartoons, I can't even remember, like, you know when you're like, I like this thing, and they're like, oh, which one do you like? I'm having one of those where I can't remember a single, like, cartoon I like. I do like going back and watching old cartoons, though. Cartoons from my childhood. And it's especially weird because I'm Canadian, and so, like, the Canadian cartoons were really weird sometimes. There she is! I'll spend some time with her. This is gonna be new content for me, so I'm gonna be reading it out. Hi, Lebkuchen. Alright, out with it, Lebkuchen.
Really?
My, aren't you keen, Elise?
For goodness sake.
It's no use mocking me, Leb. What happened? Today has been rather punishing, that's all. It's no use giving me half-hearted answer either. Promise you won't make too much of it, Elise? I promise I won't make too much of it, Lebkuchen. I'm serious. So am I. Oh, look at them! They're so pretty. I love the art style of this game. I also watch a lot of anime for reference as well. I got into a bit of an altercation with old Johnson earlier. An altercation, you? Why, I'm allowed to lose my temper every once in a while, I'd say. Alright, well, what did the old fool do? I accused Miss Lisbeth of witchery right in front of the children. I may or may have not called him an ill-bred old fool. Lebkuchen. Dang. Either way, Father Hand sent me back to cleaning duty in church, and apparently I meant to apologize to old Johnson sometime too.
This is ridiculous!
Why, that old donkey. That's ridiculous.
Elise?
You promised you wouldn't make too much of it, Elise. Yet I ought to. I feel like I want to say yet I ought to because it's kind of like a love yourself and you deserve to be happy type of response rather than suit yourself. Then that feels like I'm being dismissive of the situation, and although Lebkuchen asked for me to be dismissive, I don't think it's an ideal to be dismissive in this situation. Yet I ought to. Oops, I just hit myself in the face with something. Since you won't, Lebkuchen, what choice do I have? It's my duty. That's all there is to it. Which we both know you loathe. You more so than I even. I don't loathe it, Elise. I've just realized it may not be what I want for myself. What is it you want then?
I wonder.
I don't know yet. Liar. Can you tell? You frown when you lie, and your brows twitch. You don't look me in the eye, and you're... She's throwing water at least. That's cute. Lebkuchen, it's cold, Leb. Stop it. It's time someone taught you a lesson, Elise. What lesson, Lebkuchen? To keep your promises, Elise. I told you not to make a fuss, so this is what you get. You're soaking me, Lebkuchen. Repent for your sins, Elise. Trust me, I'm a clergy woman. Why you? That's enough, Lebkuchen. As for you, Elise, you fiddle with your brooch when you lie.
Goodness sake.
For goodness sake, how is that relevant?
Rather cute, aren't you?
Just reminding you that I can read you, too. Aren't you clever, you little? It's best we move along now. I have floors to scrub. I suppose you do. I'll wait for you by the bakery tomorrow afternoon. If you'd like to lord it about with you again tomorrow, you say? Let's get going. I'll see you later tonight. And tomorrow too. Tomorrow too, huh? Yay! Have you watched The Amazing Digital Circus and Irma? I have not watched Irma. I have watched The Amazing Digital Circus. It's weird. I watched the newest episode, and without spoiling it, I was like, this episode was decent. However, I would argue this is something for episode 7 rather than episode 3. It feels like they're moving too fast. But who knows? I could be completely wrong. As someone who enjoys the series, I won't say it's perfect or wonderful, and I won't say it's terrible. I'm like, that's cool. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not trying to diss the series at all. It's been a lot of fun getting into it. Seems like they're back from looking for the horse's butt. Oh, I've seen this before, so let's go over it. They're talking about how they couldn't find the horses. And that sucks when you can't find the horses. It's like, now they found a horse. I'm glad. I didn't want to come off like I was hating on the series. The horse is barely alive. That poor horsey. We're just gonna skip over this part again. Yeah, the Amazing Digital Circus has been really fun to get into though. Goosebooks is a very fun animator, and you can see a lot of like their intention put on um like the show, and like the like Goosebooks, from what I remember watching of like the stuff that Gooseworks made, is like their stuff is very, very squishy feeling. Like my brain goes, ooh squishy all the time, right? Um and that reads really well in the Amazing Digital Circus, and the way the characters move are very, very interesting. It makes me wonder how much they have planned for the Digital Circus and how far they're going. They found, oh, it's not dead yet. It was still alive. It was nearly dead. um, I'm gonna grab an. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna grab a Lebkuchen. And I don't need bread right now. I feel like I don't need matches. And then I'll maybe grab a couple of pretzels. Watch me never use them. Anything else? Some pretzels maybe? I just bought pretzels. Come on. But yeah, I liked the Amazing Digital Circus. And I wanted to improve. Cause like, it's weird to say, but like, I can see what they're going for. And I kind of miss the horror that they kind of proposed in the first episode. Like the if it felt like you could go really dark with it, and I really want them to bring that back. Okay, so I have quite a few items. Okay, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Kiss the Rat again. I feel like most of the Digital Circus series is inspired by Raggedy Ann series. I don't believe I've seen Raggedy Ann. Alright, alright. And then Rosa Marine will come along. But like, of course, everyone and like their brother was messaging me like, hey Waka, have you seen this series? It has clowns in it. You like clowns. It clown. So like I've seen it. It's great. Like I love it when people do that. I love it when people go like, have you seen this? I feel like you really like this. Or like, oh, this reminded me of you. That's wonderful. Okay. Can we get perfect this time? That's the question. What? You saw the stick move animation. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, round 2. So if I press both the keys at the same time, Rosa Marine saves me. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, I'm focused. It's not very entertaining to just sit here in silence and watch me play a game, is it? I just realized my category is still just chatting. There we go. There we go. Let's not try again for now. Because I got S. I got the highest rank. We're fine. I thought you didn't want to play Kiss the Rat at least. I want a spite for a silly game. I'll run out of awards before you get this right. Stop asking me to play it then. I have the Raggedy Ann Adventure series and it is a good cartoon. I can share it with y'all one day, and if y'all want some of the Raggedy Ann short in the movies on the YouTube for free. Ooh. Interesting. For sure. That'd be fun. I like watching new stuff, but I do tend to watch the same thing over and over again sometimes. So we're gonna save here. And before we go any further, I believe I have to go in here. There we go. We got a golden girl. Feeling rather lost, are you? What would you know about it? Why, there's nothing to fear, lass. He truly is quite merciful despite everything. I see. Your wish is in good hands, and so was ours. Yet don't forget you'll be sharing our fate if you betray him. Betray him? Why would I? Why would anyone, huh? What? A silk purse. Awesome. I could sell that. I should use Walpurgis oil, shouldn't I? Fair warning about the movie is musical, it has singing a lot. I'm good with musicals. I grew up listening to Cats, the musical. I'm gonna use the oil. There we go. We got our sanity back up. We're good. Okay. So I feel good about yeah, I know it's Tuesday evening. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure I didn't mess up anything. Hopefully not, because I'm also trying to get all the golden maidens. That's what they're referred to as. Um okay. So that's it. We're going to save cuz we're going to have to be questioned right now. I think there's like a cutscene or two that happens here. I will say it'll be so refreshing when I go do Rosa Marine's route, because if I'm not hanging out with her constantly, like I'll be hanging out with her constantly basically. Elise, oh, what does this old person want to know? We're gonna just like lightly skip over this. I don't mind musicals. Some I just don't care for. I understand. I guess I feel like that in sometimes. And there isn't, Miss Bertha. Okay, I did it. Suspicion did not go up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're good. I grew up with like listening to listening to like Cats, Rocky Horror, uh and Little Shop of Horrors. And Little Shop of Horrors is my favorite all time. I have always had a strong love for Little Shop.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh no. I'm skipping over this. The bird, they got me. Bird. My eye. Can I just go home? Can we forget about the horse? I guess we'll save again. Save. Yes. What is this game about? The main character, Elise, here, is a girl who lives in Kieferberg, a small city, where she feels like she's kind of taken advantage of. Like everyone kind of just makes her do stuff, and like she doesn't feel like she has anything going her way. And then um she gets this like basically this call to action through a meeting with him that can grant any wish, and she wishes for like wealth, to be rich and to have everyone else like kind of grovel at her feet a bit. So she's going through this week collecting gifts so that she can meet him to make her wish. And meanwhile, all this strange stuff is happening. It's very strange. Very, very weird. And she has to go through all these horror bits to get the gifts, and it all climaxes when she gets to meet him. And that's as vague as I'll keep it. But it's a really pretty game, and it's really fun. And I also like, ooh, Little Shop of Horror is my favorite. My mom and I just like sometimes like go like, feed me. Does it have to be human? That sort of thing, back and forth. It's wonderful. The horse was right here, guys. I promise. I love it. I feel like if I insist that was what was wrong last time, so I'm just gonna say like, because like if I'm too insistent, they might get angry at me, sort of thing. Lebkuchen came to my rescue though. That's sweet. Thank you, Lebkuchen. But yeah, like if you know like the classic JRPGs like Ebe and Witch's House, this is kind of right up that alley. I recommend it. Awesome, I win. It's definitely worth a playthrough. Um, like classic JRPGs in general are also my jam. Ebe growing up was my favorite. I still have like fan songs memorized quite a bit. Like I don't sing very well, but like petals of a rose falling to the ground with no one there to hear, do they still make a sound? And like that sort of thing. That was my jam. Eve was wonderful, and I really want to play the remake one day. I'm waiting for it to go on sale though, and for me to have the money to get it. Yeah, it'd be like that at least. I'm skipping over this. They're so cute though. I love their designs. I was talking about trying to potentially make Elise's outfit one day for a cosplay. I think it'd really be fun to cosplay one of the characters. Movie turned musicals. The only exception is the Cats movie. I do not like the Cats movie. Uh, I love movie turned musicals though when they are done well. Skip, skip, skip. Keep close. And I've made sure I didn't miss anything up to this point. Saving. We're gonna save in slot 3 just in case. Because I'm anxious. But yeah, if you like any like classic horror RPGs, I recommend like Little Goody Two Shoes and the game they made before Pocket Mirror, which I also played, and I got all the endings on that one, and I was really happy. That is a musical turned into movie. I meant movie turned into a musical. Huh. Is that how Little Shop went? Yeah, because there was the 1960 version that was like, um, you know, 1960s Little Shop of Horror, and then the musical came out, and then the movie, Shrek the musical. Yeah, I watched it. It was interesting. I don't have much to comment on it at the time because like, have you seen Shrek Reanimated? That's a really interesting thing that they did. Time to go into the witching hour. The crow. Wee, all the way down we go. It's really interesting. It's a really fun watch. Don't watch it at 2 a.m. though. I did that and I felt like I was losing my mind. I was like, I am losing my wits. I am losing. Alrighty. We are getting to that time where I might have to call it quits. I did work a shift today, so I am a bit fatigued, so I would probably benefit from taking a break. Rose and Marine. She's so small. So like I wasn't expecting to go over at all, so I'm sorry, I'm just looking around. But yeah, I think I might call it quits right about here. Yeah, that was fun. I got to show you a little bit of Little Goody Two Shoes off. I hope that what you've seen makes you want to play it because it's fun. Um, yeah, it's a fun game. There's 10 different endings to the game. I've gotten 4 of them. I'm planning to get 3 more with this playthrough, and then the other 3 later. But the entire game is so pretty. So yeah. To the people watching the VODs, bye bye. Have a good one. Be safe.